Hello everyone, Jai Jagannath. I am Jasmine here. Welcome to my channel. So in our last series we discussed about how to install MySQL, and then we discussed about how to create database and show the databases using MySQL Workbench and MySQL command line. Okay, I highly recommend whoever did not attend my last series, just go back and watch the series so that you can get thorough idea into that. Without wasting time, let's start our today's session. So, as you see, what is SQL and feature of SQL. So we are going to discuss about SQL. It's a structured query language. That means it's a standard language for managing and manipulating the database. Simply we can say it is the language of database. Okay, database can understand through this language SQL. Okay, so it is used for storage purpose, retrieve, update and delete the data. It works with relational database like MySQL, Oracle, SQL Server, PostgreSQL, etc. Okay, so then we are going to feature of SQL. Okay, it is saying features of SQL. That means what is the benefits, what is the function of SQL, what it does, so that we are using SQL. Okay, so let's see what are the features so that we are using SQL. Easy to learn and use. That means SQL is very simple English language. It's just like English language. Okay, and every beginners can quickly write that queries through this. Okay, so here we have taken one syntax like select name from students. Okay, so as you see, all in English letters, so it is very simple and easy. Okay, then second point, it is saying standard language for database. Okay, SQL is an ANSI and ISO standard. It works with many RDBMS like MySQL, PostgreSQL, SQL Server, etc. Okay, and then it is saying it's a data definition, just like it is in our coming episode. We will discuss about that. These are the commands, SQL commands. Okay, so it is one type of command like data definition, like DDL. Okay, it says about your create, alter, drop, truncate. Okay, that means it allows creating and modifying the database structure. Okay, the next it is saying for the data manipulation. Manipulation is nothing but your update, delete and retrieve. Okay, so that's why it is saying example is the insert into, update and delete. Okay, and then it is saying for data retrieval. Retrieval in the sense, what are the data we want to fetch. Okay, in return what we want to get in our output. SQL can retrieve specific data using the conditions. Okay, so whenever we will, suppose based on the condition we want to fetch the data. So here we have taken one example of where condition. Okay, suppose we want to retrieve the name column from the student table where the marks greater than 80. Okay, so here how to write the syntax or query. Okay, as I mentioned, like select, then column name, then from, then table name, where that condition, in which column that condition belongs to, marks column. Okay, so marks greater than 80. Okay, so select name from students where mark greater than 80. So based on that our output will release. Okay, so next point is multiple views of data. SQL allows create views. Views is nothing but your virtual table. Okay, it provides customized access to data without exposing full tables. Okay, then views, and these are the command. Okay, we'll discuss in detail in our next videos. Then it is saying transaction control. It is nothing but your same one type of command, TCL. Okay, transaction control language. So it supports the transaction to make sure that it fulfills ACID properties. ACID is nothing but your atomicity, C for consistency, I for isolation, D for durability. Okay, so and the command is commit, rollback, and set point. Okay, just remember, slowly we'll cover up. Then it says it helps in data integrity and security. How it maintains? Through constraints. Already we discussed about the primary key, foreign key, unique, check, not null. Okay, default. These are your constraints, 6 constraints. Okay, it controls user access with grant and revoke. Okay, this is your DCL, like data control language. This is the transaction control language. This is also one type of command, grant and revoke comes under DCL, data control language. Okay, how we can control? Through the constraints. Okay, and that DCL. Okay, just remember, it is your DCL. Okay, this is your DDL, this is your DML, this is your DQL. If you will classify, then it will be like. So these are the features, but these are the commands. We'll slowly discuss in detail. Okay, no worries for that. Okay, so now we'll move towards next. Other features are there. Okay, if you are having any doubts, just drop a comment on the comment section. Okay, then next feature, it is saying high performance with index. Okay, like how we mentioned about views, similar way it is the high performance using index. Index is nothing but your how to fetch the data or retrieve the data faster way. Okay, through the index. Then it is saying portability. That means SQL can run on desktop, your server, on mobile devices. Okay, then it is saying about scalability. That means everyone can use, starting from your little but small application to your large enterprise. Okay, small application as well as your large enterprise, like small to big, everyone can use. Okay, then it is saying integration with other languages. That means other languages means the different programming languages like Java, Python, PHP, etc. Okay, so SQL can integrated or embedded into other programming. Okay, going forward we'll do the projects. Okay, based on that, how to fetch the database, and using the Python how we'll create the dashboard report. Okay, so that time we'll use that Python and SQL. Okay, so these are the features. That's why we'll go for SQL. Okay, in short, we can conclude that SQL is simple, flexible and secure and standard and portable and powerful for handling the relational data. Okay, so these are the features we'll have to remember. Then it's saying about your SQL data types. Okay, so what it means, the data types. So data types defines, like, as we know that inside the database there will be table, and then under the table there will be schema, like your columns or fields. Okay, so that columns, it is saying about that kind of value that column your bear. Okay, so which type of value that column is holding. Okay, so we can define in the way that, like, the kind of value of a column or variable can hold, like number, text, dates, binary data. Okay, so which kind of data type it holds. So it is nothing but it says about your column. Okay, so if we will see, like, it is saying that every time we will have to choose right data types. Okay, so that our execution or our retrieve will come in the right output. Okay, so for that what we'll have to do, we'll have to make sure data integrity, it maintains the data integrity, first point. Then it's saying second is your optimizing the query performance. Okay, then efficient storage and indexing. Okay, index is nothing but your how to retrieve the data faster way. Okay, so three things it should maintain: data integrity, and then optimize the query performance, then storage and index. Okay, and what is the data type? Like your column, which type of value it holds. Okay, kind of value a column can hold. Okay, so let's see what are the different data types are there. First it is saying about numeric, second DateTime, then character or string, then Unicode character, binary, miscellaneous. Okay, so numeric, as you know, like your number. Okay, DateTime, as you mentioned, like date and time, year, month, date, and then time is your nothing but your hour, minute, second. Okay, character, like your it may be name, name, location, address, etc. Okay, then Unicode character, it is nothing but your, it supports multiple languages. Okay, then binary, like as you know, like 0 or 1. Okay, miscellaneous. Okay, that means JSON, blob, glob. Okay, here I have mentioned like Unicode, what it means. Okay, earlier different encoding existed, like ASCII, ISO. They supported only limited character that should be based on English. Okay, and but here Unicode, what it does, it provides a single standard for all types of languages. Okay, like each character is assigned a code point at the back end. How it works, it takes a code point written as u plus xxx quadra x. Okay, so if we will give the a, English letter a, then it will take us at the back end u plus 0041. If we will take a Hindi a, like it will take us u plus 0905. Okay, likewise. So just remember, character and Unicode character, just difference is the Unicode character, it will take your multi-language. Okay, it supports multi-language. So numeric is differentiated into bit, tiny int, small int, big int, decimal, numeric, float. Okay, real. Then date time as well, like date time, and timestamp. Character is like a character, VARCHAR. VARCHAR means variable character. Okay, then text. Then Unicode character is nothing but your NCHAR, NVARCHAR, Okay, in text NVARCHAR max, binary same way, binary variable binary max, then image, then miscellaneous will be your club XML JSON. Okay, then let's see about numeric data types. Okay, it says about your storing the numbers. That numbers should be maybe integer, decimal, floating point. Okay, so based on the these numbers will categorize, like integer data type should be written as int, int. Okay, so this data type you just remember. Okay, how it has been mentioned: int, big int, small int, tiny int, all these comes under integer. Okay, let's see. So integer, for integer data type we will mention int. Okay, so description it is saying it is like standard integer, the range is there. Okay, so this number to it will be this number, in between the integer number will be existed, then it will come under int. Okay, then a big int means big integer. Okay, large integer values. Okay, then small int means smaller integer range. Okay, then tiny int, the range always predefined like 0 to 255. Okay, so but in our query syntax how we will mention: first our column name should be there, then after next to column name your data type. Okay, which data type column holds, based on that we will write the syntax. So here like we have taken an age column, then data type. Under age how we will mention, like suppose different based on age, like 30, 20, 25, 40, etc. So just a number we will put under the age. Okay, so that comes under your integer value, so we will mention int. Okay, then it has taken user tables. Okay, you just remember, like column name first, then data type. Okay, first your column name, then data type. Okay, so you will never forget. Then it is saying about big int, in same way we will mention. Okay, that views big int, column name, then data type. Okay, then your table name as well. Then small int, in the same manner views small int. Okay, then tiny int, in the same manner will first column name, then column data type. Okay, then it is saying about decimal. Okay, decimal or numeric. So for precise financial data where rounding errors are unacceptable. Okay, price, it has taken the column price and then decimal 10 to comma 2. Okay, then it is saying float, just it is a floating point numbers. Okay, for scientific or statistical data, here financial data. Okay, then it is saying scientific or statistical data, like temperature, column name, then float in a weather table. Okay, that's it. Just you will have to remember under integer that int mostly will use. Okay, and then decimal also we are using. Decimal, float very rarely, but you'll have to remember this integer part. Just go through it. Slowly we are going towards our query logical part. Okay, then our next data type is character and string data type. Okay, so character means it may be name, text, address, location. Okay, So it stores basically the text, name, address. So on that basis we can categorize these are character or string data type. Okay, so let's see. Character we can mention like CHAR, okay, in between bracket N, that maximum limit. Okay, then VARCHAR also inside bracket N, then text, then NCHAR, NVARCHAR, that is for Unicode character. Okay, so character, it is saying about it will take fixed length. Okay, fixed length string. For fixed length will take character data type. Okay, wherever it will be variable length, that means the big length like unpredictable length. Okay, that time we will use variable character VARCHAR. Okay, and the text, as you know, that large text data will use text, and the NCHAR, NVARCHAR in the same way that character data type, it is Unicode character string. It supports multi language. Okay, so for suppose character, we will see the example like here we have taken that country code. Okay, column is the country code. Okay, character I have kept it 5. Okay, so maximum that fixed 5 is the that length. Okay, fixed length, variable length. Okay, so length is your like maximum up to which limit we can take. So suppose here I have taken country code, then data type will be char 5. Okay, that means we know that the fixed length is the 5. Okay, suppose we have given the input as a AB, country code is the AB, then it will be stored as how? A, it will take, second place will be B, then how it will become AB, then that is space. Okay, so just look careful, AB stored as AB, just space are there. Okay, in the similar manner for VARCHAR we have taken name column and VARCHAR 20. Okay, so that limit length is 20, maximum to up to 20 character it can take. So here I have given the example like Krishna, name is Krishna will be stored as same, Krishna will be stored. Okay, though here it was fixed length, that's why it will take space. Okay, to fulfill the fixed length, but in variable character only how much we will put the character, that will be taken. Okay, then it is text like content is the column, then data type is the text, and as usual your table name it is there. Okay, then Unicode character, suppose we have taken name, then NVARCHAR, just simple C, just an addition of N. Okay, otherwise everything is same. VARCHAR limit is the 10 character. Okay, hope you will get, you got it. So how many data types are there under character? So character, variable character, text, and last one is Unicode character. Okay, NCHAR, NVARCHAR. Okay, then move towards our next slide. It says about date and time data types. Okay, what it does, it basically stores the date value and time value. Okay, how it does, let's see. Date data type, it stores basically date value. Okay, how? In format of year, then month, then date. Okay, like YYY 4Y hyphen double F, your month will be there, then hyphen DD, your date will be there. Okay, then time data type, what it does, it stores the time value, like it will come, it stores in format of hours colon minute colon second. Okay, HS colon colon SS. Okay, then date time, as it sounds like it is the combination of date plus time. Okay, date value plus time value. Okay, and then timestamp, same manner it stores the date value and time value with your time zone. Okay, but as you see here also it is taking same. Okay, in date time and timestamp everything is same, just only silly difference are there. What it is, date time it will not take your automatic update and time zone. Okay, it has avoid the automatic updates or time zone conversion, but timestamp it takes automatic updates and time zone conversion. Okay, how it functions, let's see. Okay, here I have taken date time queries and timestamp queries. Just see the difference what you are getting. Okay, let's see. It's saying like insert into the table name. Okay, then column name, what we want to display or what we want to retrieve, that event name comma event type. Okay, then values. Okay, that event name the value will be meeting, and then event time we want to give 13 September 2024 and then time will be 10. Okay, in the format of date and time we will mention. Okay, then what will be the output? It is saying only it will show the 13 September 2024 and that value only. Okay, and 10. But here in timestamp what it will do, it has taken create table logs. Basically timestamp is used in log and events time. Okay, where we need every time to time we need update and record. Okay, basically in audit, financial, that logs, events we are using. So it has taken like queries, create table name will be there, logs, the table name is here logs. Okay, create table logs, then open bracket started, then log ID, it is your what column name, log ID. So then as I told you that column name, then data type. Okay, so log ID is the column and data type will be integer. ID means 1 2 3 4. Okay, so integer, then auto increment, then primary key. Okay, then log description, it is your second column name. Okay, description means it will be your VARCHAR and limit has taken maximum character limit 255, and then third column name log time, where we will use that timestamp. Okay, so log time, timestamp, default, current timestamp. So just see the syntax how it has been mentioned, timestamp, default, then current timestamp. Okay, then close the bracket, semicolon, then create is done, then insert will do, insert the values. Okay, into that column name, then insert into table name, which column we want to display, log description. Okay, then values, user logged in. Okay, so what will be the output? It says in this case the current timestamp will be automatically inserted into the log time columns. Suppose the server time zone is set to UTC, but a user in Los Angeles views the logs. The timestamp value will be adjusted to their local time zone. If it is log was created that 13 September 14 hour UTC, a user in Los Angeles will see that in his local timing. Okay, like 13 September 2024, but time will be on time zone basis. Okay, that's 7 it is showing. Okay, so that is the difference. Like time to time we need up to date like record. Okay, here it is time is 14, here time is 7. Okay, based on the time zone. Okay, this is the only difference, like because of what it timestamp it takes automatic update with your time zone conversion. Okay, this is the very important statement you will have to remember. Okay, only the otherwise see date and time, combine date and time with automatic updates, that automatic updates based on time zone conversion. Okay, then let's move towards our binary data types. What it says about? It says it stores the binary data like image or files. Okay, so by same manner binary data type is there, binary data type, and one is the variable binary. Okay, so how it differentiates? Binary data type, it is saying it is used for fixed length binary. Okay, like as we mentioned, what binary. Okay, same manner when concept variable concept is comes means your fixed and variable. Okay, so here binary data will take fixed length, whereas variable binary it will take variable length. Okay, and it stores the data like encryption key or small file. So that's why we will take as file underscore hash column, then data type var binary. Okay, and blob is used for image of audio, video, documents. Okay, whenever very big large objects, binary large objects. Okay, the blob that it's saying binary large objects. Okay, it is for large binary objects like image, audio, document. Okay, so profile picture is the column name and blob is the data type. Okay, in social media that profile picture, okay, that emoji, this we can take as a blob data type. Okay, then move towards our last data type, that is your Boolean data type. Okay, and special data type. So Boolean means, as we know that Booleans means yes or no or true or false. Okay, so here it is saying it stores the logical value and predefined sets. What it means predefined? Means already it is defined. Okay, that status. Okay, so it is saying Boolean data type means bool, we can mention Boolean, then enum. Okay, Boolean enum is very important, these things, and then set, JSON, array. Okay, so it is saying true or false. Then enum like one value from a predefined list. Okay, set means multiple values from a predefined list, and JSON is like document. Okay, array like stores the array of values, but mostly Boolean. Okay, you can remember, and enum from here. So Boolean when we are using true or false flags, and enum like as we mentioned like for predefined sets. Okay, predefined list. Okay, or status or roles if it is already defined. Okay, then JSON for semi-structural data we are using. Okay, how we are using in our syntax, like we'll mention is active Boolean. Okay, then in enum how we are using enum, like suppose here we have taken column name payment status, already it is defined under the payment status, it is defined as like unpaid, paid, refund, overdue. So that time we will use the data type enum. Okay, payment status, column name, then data type will be enum, then inside the bracket your unpaid, paid, overdue, refunded. Okay, as it is the string, so that's it has mentioned like this. Okay, so just go through it. If you are having any doubt, just without any hesitation just drop a comment on my comment box below the video. Okay, so that I can respond there. So what are the different data types we studied? Numeric, character, then date type, then binary, then your boolean. Okay. Just go through it. That's it for today's session. I will wind up here in few minutes. Okay. Okay, that's it for today. I will come with new video with new topics in my next video. Till then, bye bye. So just like the video, comment on it, subscribe the channel and share it with your friends and family. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Thank you.